Did you know that over 50% of the world's population speaks more than one language? So this thing, multilingualism, seems pretty commonplace, and I guess it is numerically. But indeed, this represents a massive challenge for the brain. Because being multilingual and speaking more than one language implicates something like this. Je dois m'empêcher de vous parler français. I have to stop myself from speaking my mother tongue right now in order to communicate with you. And this, inhibiting myself continuously, seems to have some ramifications for cognition in general. So recently people have begun to understand that multilingual individuals show advantages in things like action selection, the control of their attention, and even more strikingly, multilingual populations seem to show, towards the end of their lives, an onset of the symptoms of dementia that is set back by 3 to 4 years compared to their monolingual peers. So I'm very interested in this, and I'd like to find out more about how this happens in the brain. What are the mechanisms that control it? Why are there so many ramifications? So with some colleagues at the University of Geneva, we decided to investigate the most extreme thing that a bilingual brain can do. And that thing is simultaneous interpreting. Simultaneous interpreting means listening to a speech in one language, whilst reproducing the content of that speech in another language simultaneously, which means juggling 2 languages in a really extreme way. So we looked at how people do this in the MRI scanner so that we could take pictures of their brain's activity while they were actually doing this complex language juggling task. And what we found really surprised us. Not only were language networks implicated in this, but networks that are involved in the control of all of our actions, really basic parts of the brain that are so fundamental to our cognition and to our control of action that they're actually part of what we could colloquially call our reptilian brain. This very basic part, right in the core of our brain, that controls the things that we do that we have in common with lizards. So lizards don't do multilingualism, but they certainly do action selection and controlling their attention. So it turns out that using multiple languages requires these same mechanisms. And it's probably this that trains the brain in our day-to-day use of multiple languages to get better at these things. So it seems like unlocking the secrets of this reptilian brain, right, the core, would be something that we need to know more about so that we can find the secrets of enhancing cognition in general, either through language or through any of the things that actually require us to utilize those same structures.